Welcome back everyone, and it's that time of year again when this Flip 5, I say that time of year again, it's been the Flip 3 and the Flip 4, but this time it's the Flip 5, and my screen has gone. I don't know if you can see that. There we go, you can just see it on that camera there. It's just gone on the crease there, and it's getting worse and it's starting to annoy me, and I hear the cracking sound when it goes. So we've got this white dome premium gen film. It's got a tray and everything. It should have some instructions as well on how to use this. I think that's everything. So this should be everything I need to do this screen protector. So as you can see, we've got lots of bits and pieces in here, and there is a video you can watch, I believe, an installation guide on how to do this. Bring that over here because that's what I need, and we've got one of these, so I only get one chance for this. So we're going to drop this into there like that, and this time's quite good because they've built it all into the packaging, whereas last time it was a separate applicator. I believe I remember that correctly. So we've got some installation instructions, installation guide. Right, so remove the pre-installed film, and we've got this little blue thing here which has got something wrote on it. What's wrote on that? Oh, it's the remover. So that's for removing the old one. I'm going to show you that in a minute because that was quite important. Remove pre-installed, attach stopper to prevent moving tool. Remove the liner film and insert film into the jig. Be careful not to peel main film. Slowly attach the glass. Quite squeegee. Start at this end and up. Remove guide film. Top. Okay. So one thing to note, if you do get any bubbles in this, it says don't squeeze them out or anything else. They will naturally disperse. And I remember this from last time I did it, and it took about 24 hours for it to disperse and to do. So it just fits into there. Ooh, that's a bit tight actually. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel off this outer screen, not screen, like a case. I had a leather case thing for it. Well, that's coming off and being changed anyway, so I'm going to take that off now because that's making it tight to fit in. And that should make it easier. There we go. So it's a really tight fit into there. You see that on that camera. Cool. So let's hopefully let that go off. I don't want it on actually. In fact, shall we power this off? And just in case I get any calls. So I'm going to drop that into there. I'm going to remove the existing film. And what this little piece of plastic does, it just gets under the edge, if you can catch it, which is proving quite difficult, got to be honest. There we go. And then we can just peel back. Now I'm careful not to touch the screen as it is, because I don't really want my fingerprints on it. There we go. And for some reason my phone is now turning itself on. So that's the screen removed, which is great. We should have some cleaning stuff into here because the edges need cleaning on this, I've got to be honest. So let's just wipe down the edges. Now I have broke one of my edges very slightly, I've got to be honest. Oh, and there's loads of little bits going on to that now. So I am going to use this cloth that's in here as well now. Because I had a bit of sticky residue, I'm just using that to get it off, because I would like a perfect finish. Cracking. So let's get this piece of film out. Now, I've let this settle for a little bit and I've got some dust spots that have gone onto there, so I'm just going to use my dust sticker that comes in the pack. Now, I did have a mark on this screen before and I wasn't sure if it was all the way through or whether it was just a screen protector. And it has gone through to the screen, to be fair, just there. You won't be able to see it. It's very little indent. I obviously crushed something when I folded it one day, which is just one of those things. But it's not really noticeable. So I'm just angling this into the light to see any little imperfections that I might have along the edge that I can get rid of now. That's looking pretty neat. And I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm just going to put that at the edge there. Okay, so we've got that in place. Let's put that down. And now I'm going to start from the bottom. To the top. And I have got some bubbles in there, so we'll have to see if they go. Let's and I've actually got a bubble in the center as well. So let's take the top layer off now. And there we go. That's installed. Now I'm going to leave this for 24 hours and see if the bubbles go. They say they will over time, and they did last time as well. But you can never tell. It's always a tricky one because you don't get a second chance with that. You only get one in the pack. So it'd be interesting to see if they go. So we'll just let them go. I'm just doing the edge ones, just because. Whether that's right or wrong, I'm sure someone will tell me. So we'll leave this. See, I don't know if you can see that. Right, let's get that there. So there's a bubble there, and there's a little set of bubbles there, and one there as well. So I've got 3 little sets of bubbles. The one in the middle's already started to go, which is quite nice. So we'll see. That's it. I love it when we get kits like this. One thing to note that I think you should know is that when I was pulling on this was bending forward, so you need to keep that sort of there so that it goes down properly and it doesn't resist against it, because it should have come through a little bit easier. And I think that's part and parcel of having the plastic frame as opposed to the pure plastic, hard plastic frame that I originally had back on the Flip 3 and 4. We've gone to that, but just remember just to hold that, just to let it go through nice and smooth. So yeah, that's it. Nice and easy, really. Oh, there is a sticky pad there, which I believe... Yeah, there's a stopper that you put on the table. I didn't do this because I was holding it anyway, but you put it on the table so that when you're moving up, it doesn't move. And yeah, so maybe you should do that as well. I didn't, but maybe you should. Didn't need it, but hey ho. Okay, this is actually 2 days after, and there's a reason for that. So the first day, the center bubble disappeared beautifully. But I still had a little tiny bubble down here. And I was like, I'll give it one more day. To be fair, they've totally gone now. So there's no bubbles in there whatsoever. It's absolutely perfect. But it did take longer than 1 day. And I was waiting for 1 day, and I appreciate that. The last time I did one of these phones, which was a Flip4, literally everything was perfect from the moment I did it. And I know other people had said they had bubbles, but they disappeared after the following day. But yes, absolutely perfect. So I did have to leave it and trust it that it was going to go. And I was prepared to replace it again because that little bubble was slightly annoying. And I actually thought I'd got a bit of dust under there. But hey ho, I hadn't, and it worked. And yeah, really, really happy with it. Nice and easy to put in. Yeah. Perfect, really, really good. There's no way I'd line that up without that system. I know they do other ones which are supposed to be pretty good. I'm not that way inclined. So any help I can get, the better. Hope you like that. Hope that helps you make a decision for yourself. See you again.